Greetings, mortals. Go away, main menu, and welcome to another Who's How To. A Who's How To. Almost said Who's That Indie. Today we are back. It's a bit further forward than we were. I've let the game run a bit. What's my cat doing? So there is a bit more stuff going on. As you can see, we have a few more walls. I now have a lot more golem stuff, a few more essence collectors up top. I've upgraded the keep, so it's actually a small keep now to get a few more spaces. And I have dug into this zone to completely and utterly remove the corruption. So I'm slowly removing the large fire pits from the back and stuff, because we don't need them anymore, because the corruption is gone. So we've claimed the entire... look at the map. Top 2/3 of the map. Now we also had to use a lot of motivate lands over here to build up this forest, because the corruption slowly destroys it, as you can see. And they've been building graveyards and things, and now their troops are pouring down to attack me. But the reason I've started now, as opposed to going on a little bit longer, is they said there's something ominous happening. So we're going to get the blood rain. Either that or a massive rage. If it's the blood rain, blood will flow from the sky, damaging things with fiery death, and also blood slime. So the extra golem should hopefully sort that out. But we're building up, we're expanding. I even have a couple of gates up and running. One here, one going to be over here. But we're going there. Another thing I was doing was motivating the land here. I'm trying to get this food to grow to begin the production of farms. So we don't really need to do too many extra things, but we are now in autumn, so it's been a few days. So the goal of autumn is to mass as much food and water as possible. That's what we're going to be doing. Amassing food, amassing water, and hoping for the best. Now also, I actually do need to get a Waymaker shack down. Where are you? Here? Ah, we're going to have to destroy something. Let's just destroy you. I don't actually... where are you going? You go to this one? No, okay, never mind. I'm not going to destroy you. I'll just build you up anymore. So every time you upgrade this, it requires a lot more resources, but it's fine. We've got plenty of resources moving right now. But yeah, we're doing okay now. I've been slowly upgrading things. We actually have a bow tower and elemental bolt towers. Got a spare one over here, slowly being upgraded. The phantom dart towers are being upgraded too. So everything's doing a bit more damage. The blood moon rises. So the blood moon has risen. Now if you're doing well, it means you should have a lot of golems mobile at this point in time. Like I say, they are meant to be your good force. If you're not doing well, you're probably going to have a few minor issues. Now the problem with the blood slime rain isn't that it's powerful. It's not powerful. It will do some damage. You might lose a building if you're unlucky, because like I say, you get fiery bolts of death as well. But mostly, it draws your people away from the front line. Your golems aren't at the front line because they're fighting things as they go forwards. Your people aren't at the front line delivering stuff like arrows and so on. That's what the great issue which is this. Because if slime lands here, it might affect the people delivering arrows. Here they go, blood slimes. Oh! And also my people will be trying to put out the fires and stuff like that as well. But as you can see, there's blood and meteorites raining from the sky. Slimes everywhere. But we'll all be okay. It's an annoyance more than anything. The trouble is, if these happen earlier on, you are pretty doomed. Because obviously one of these happening earlier on is going to be a lot of slime and death raining upon your village. Now you can survive, hopefully if the enemy isn't attacking you too much, but it's still going to be a problem. We seem to be doing okay. So I'm going to motivate the land over here, I'm going to get this stuff growing more. So obviously we've gotten a lot more what do you call them, migrants or nomads. So we've got a lot more people running around. Still got 15 builders. I've got a lot more organisers because you are looking at actually keeping your stuff organised now. But yeah, 15 builders. I still seem to be very low on the build order. So obviously I need a lot more, but we are doing quite well. There we go. Okay, the enemy attacks aren't too bad, right? No, never mind. But yeah, this area is completely clean, so we've gained this area back. A few purple crystals, but who cares? So what I'm doing now, of course, is expanding all of my ancillaries. Get more houses. Houses, of course, being super important still. The more houses you have, the better, of course. We should have a spare bit of houses. I have 6 basic houses unupgraded because I'm still a little bit unsure whether I want to go for slumlording at the moment. I might do. Now, usually I do build my castles completely differently, but that wouldn't really work out for how to. Like, I may not be explaining every detail. I've tried to explain everything so that a beginner could go through with it. But how I actually build my castles is really quite stupid, honestly. I build them really dumb. I build genuine castles. Like, I'd build this, then I'd have like a 4x4 layer here, a space around all 4 corners for ballista towers. Then I'd have another outside layer in the courtyard, then another solid wall, then a moat, then another solid wall. Basically, if you want to see how I build, look at my Nightmare run, which I stopped because the game updated. Don't build an experimental castle on a Nightmare run. That was also stupid of me. I'm not very smart unless I'm physically showing people how to play the game. Makeshift stone. Out of stone? Oh, I know why we're out of stone. All the stone is currently going to building walls and things. Okay, fine. Yeah, got plenty of defences, got plenty of troops mobile. At this stage, a blood rain isn't really that going to be much of a problem. But again, for earlier villages, you might be having more issues. Okay, we're slowly pulling back from here. Might have to start destroying these two soon. So yeah, we're okay. I can't destroy this because it actually is blocking the path. But yeah, we're doing okay. So ignoring the fact that death is literally raining upon us, you do want to carry on. No energy even here. Look at this go. More golems are spawning at any one time. Oh! Oh, the wall's on fire. So yeah, you do want to keep on building as much as you can. You can't stop building at any time. So even though I've hit the limit, I need to keep on building. So I'm going to destroy this. And this. We can go back for this later. Please be a key. Ah, come on, every time. No keys. But yeah, I had to expand the forest by growing it, because otherwise we'd have major issues with the enemy just destroying the forest through corruption. And obviously the enemy would just then path through. But there you go. But yeah, you've hit autumn. You need to start stockpiling food. So I'm going to put in 2 more farms. That's my goal, 2 more farms. I'd like to put them over here, but we haven't really done anything over here. I'm going to put this over here. Then we'll put a farm in. Then I'm going to delete it. Obviously I just need this to expand my vision area so I can actually start doing stuff with it. I'd like to even be able to hit it, if I'm honest. So rock. There we go. But yeah, my people are going to panic a little bit. There's a lot of death coming from the sky, so they're going to have to deal. As you can see, even though I've taken a few hits, we should still be okay, honestly. I don't see anything which could slow us down. Except maybe, I don't know, like 10,000 strikes suddenly to the keep. And it's not been that bad since, I don't know, version 12. My god, Ray, you made it unfair in those days. Very unfair. Like a lightning storm could wipe out your village. Especially when you had 15 of them at one time. Luckily, the blood rain is also rain, so it's putting out the fires. May have to start putting some of these down as well. They're fine for now. What do these need? 16 each. Okay. This needs only 8. We don't have 8. Okay. So all the stone, even the stuff I'm putting in here, is going towards building stuff. That's fine. Let's drop one from here, put one in here. Oh wait, someone got spooked. Okay, I have 6 wood, please give me boards. There we go. Come on, I just need one more. Like, I don't need to build it. I could literally just build another ancillary. But I do recommend building ancillaries where you need them the most. Right now, mine are a bit of a mess. You do want them near your resource areas. Also very low on energy, as you can now see. That's what happens if you have continuous and sustained assault. That's the greatest threat, oh wow, of this rain. The fact that it will use up all your resources. And your troops will literally be everywhere dealing with it. Let's get rid of one of you and make 2 of these. Why not? I feel like they're more important right now. So yeah, my builders right now are currently panicking and everywhere. That's fine. I will also be moving all the wooden walls and putting stone walls down. It just looks better. That's actually just an aesthetic thing. Stone walls, of course, have more health. Well, you know, wooden walls are exactly the same. As long as the enemy's not trying to pass through them, it doesn't matter what you do. As you can see, the enemy are now pushing through my territory, so I should do this. So yeah, we're running low on mana, we're running low on resources. This is the issue you end up coming up in this kind of thing, where you just run out of everything because your people aren't building it fast enough. That's where you have to start really ramping up your resource production. Or at least storage. Having munitions storage on the front line is a perfect idea. Having more mana production is definitely a perfect idea. Okay, there we go. 6 days. Zero on year feed just died. That's annoying. The Schmidt has grown up. That's immediate replacement. There we go. Okay, so low on stone as always, every damn time. There we go. 2 more people. So we have what? 3 here, 2 here, that's fine. Yeah, we're doing okay. So yeah, you do want to make sure you have plenty of stuff. I guess will get built eventually. It's got all the resources in it. It just needs to be destroyed. Not wrong thing. Oops, what did I just do? Oh, no. How do I cancel? There was a way to cancel the cancel. Damn it, I forgot how to cancel. This cannot be undone. Dagnabbit, we're losing the makeshift maintenance building. I have to rebuild the damn thing. That's annoying. So don't accidentally click on your building. Let's put a Waymaker Shack for now then. And prioritise it. Also, like I say, don't ever do this at full speed because you use more mana the longer you're holding something. So me just doing this quick thing could be using like 3 times more mana than I just did it normally. So don't do that. There we are. Can't believe I just destroyed the shack. So yeah, don't accidentally click on deleting something. It's annoying, but it is what it is. There we go. We now have a large keep. We're getting towards more of the end level building stuff now, so it actually looks like a proper castle. Like it used to be called, retro pixel castles. There we are. More buildings. Put the maintenance building back. Ugh. Yeah, that's now been built. So up here, I'm actually going to start putting some farms, I think. That's not the right one. I'm after food. Am I blind? I'm blind. Good. Let's build you here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That'll be there. 1, 2, 3. Gap. Build you here then. Okay, that'll be working. So that's going to be the beginning of our new farming zone. We're going to start growing all the food in it and having a large water supply around the edge. That's what you do. You start growing things. So we're going to start using that, hopefully growing it more. This will go up. We can put a couple of people into this to start being able to actually dig our own water trenches. There we are. 3 into there. Excellent. That's perfect. Okay. So we'll work on that later. As you can see, you can build paths, log paths. You can actually start doing things which are pretty useful. Like actually putting paths down. We're going to start basically putting log paths down so people can start doing stuff. Oops. There we go. So log paths are pretty basic. The more advanced the path, the more resources it needs, but the faster your people walk. So it's very useful. So sort of basic stuff, obviously work our way up to the more advanced things. But yes, very, very useful. Let's see. So what I do, okay, then do that, so there for water supply along the edge. There we go. Destroy this area here. More people, more peasants. But yeah, you want to start having an actual custom built area for everything. I can't build onto this. It's already been officially done. There we go. And obviously they can then drop a storm down to make it fill up. But we need more water supply because when winter comes, food won't grow and water will freeze. So getting a good supply up and running is very imperative. Definitely food. You want to have a lot more food because summer you can still grow some. Winter, even the wild crops die. So food is now our prerogative. Let's up here a bit more. Then destroy a bit more of the terrain like this to really start making our area. But I actually don't want to destroy this. This is actual more food we can use. Very good. So yeah, you want actual paths for your people to move faster. You want water grown areas so actually can grow crops and also water your people. You'll get there, you'll get there. There you go, give me all that resources. So you'll still get the mana, like I say, you just don't get the resource itself. More nomads, perfect. Still can't do it. Who's giving the resources? You're building. Okay. Who's got the last 3 pieces of wood then? Still won't let me build on it. Ah, there they are. Oh, a load more peasants. Perfect. There you go. The pit is being expanded. We're going to drop a storm down. Oh. But yeah, at this stage in time, you should be very much prepared to fend off all attacks. And all you're doing now is preparing your village for growth. So there isn't really too much to say of this stage, I think. We're going to keep going through it a little bit longer just to show how I build my water and food supply. But otherwise, you should be alright. 5 more to there. Let's get 4 maintainers. There we go. That should be everyone working now. And this should now fill up. We can now motivate it. Okay, 1 there, 1 there. As you can see, the food is growing. Come on, fill up the hole, fill up the water. There we go. And I'm going to slowly start expanding my entire food supply up to here, so I can actually start using it properly. But there you are. This has now got cold water in it. Obviously going to have some actual food growing. Perfect. If need be, we can move our water supply to somewhere else. So yeah, that is done. We now have that. So yeah, that's all we need to be doing. Anyway, I've been the FallenShogun. My cat has abandoned me, so it's a good time to end it. Either way, I've been the FallenShogun. This has been surviving autumn and expanding into a brand new food production place. Either way, ciao for now, people. Where is it? Promised food, wood. There it is. There we go. Bye bye.